Hello Cancers, and welcome back to my channel, Lumen Tarot. So Cancers, this is not your daily reading, okay? So I don't want you guys to miss out on your daily reading. You should probably watch that one too, but and that one was really mellow. Like I was in a real mellow mood for that reading. But honestly, I have a bonus reading here for you today. I don't know what we're going to get, but this reading is for the collective, okay? So it may or may not resonate with you, Cancer. Just take what does resonate, okay, and toss out the rest. Don't try to force this one into your world, okay? And I gotta say, Cancer, you're right now, you're the only ones that I really want to show this to. Okay, I will tell you that. You know why? It's because I trust you. I trust this soul tribe. I recently was able to get away and just kind of chill for a little bit. I got a lot of sleep too. Oh my gosh, I got so much sleep. But I kind of sat with the divine, and they told, while I was sitting there, I had these cards, and you guys know I like my handmade cards, right? They said, just put down your memories, right? So they kept showing me all these memories of my whole life, little bits and pieces, and I wrote them all down in this deck. And I want to share it with you guys because, like, I trust you, right? I'm gonna call this my diary because it's memories from my life, but these memories, look, everything that you've been through in your life, Cancer, all your little memories, nothing is trivial. Even the smallest memory helped to make you who you are today. Okay, and that's how I feel about this deck. So I want to share with you a piece of me, okay, that may help you on your journey, that may help you heal from the lessons that I learned from my own memories, okay? So basically, we're reading my diary, okay? I'm going to call it that too. Let's read my diary. So anyway, Cancer, I don't know what you'll think of it, but I know that my family here is going to be kind to me, okay? So right now, you're the only ones I want to share this with. I don't know, I just love you guys. I love you. But anyway, we'll see if this helps, right? I don't know which ones are going to come out, but we'll see. And I won't explain every memory that I've got in this, but I'm sure the divine is going to be pointing out to me. Thank you. The divine's going to be pointing out to me what memories that I should actually like fully explain, because some of them are pretty fun. Okay. So anyway, and believe me, I'm not playing with the full deck here, Cancer. Yeah, don't take that literally, but I mean, yes, take it literally. But it's a work in progress, this deck, right? It's a work. They let me know what memories to write down, okay? Because it's a hard thing to do, right? Packing all your whole life in a deck is hard. So anyway, Cancer, just I trust you. I trust you, Cancer. All right, so divine, what messages do you have for Cancer today? What messages do you have for Cancer? You're going to be looking at my own memories, and believe me, I have to be the only person out here who can actually decipher these cards. But oh boy, the dollar store woman and Sherry's house. Okay. Yeah, the dollar store woman I don't want to explain yet, because that was a moment too. That was a moment I was called to help a stranger, and it's a special, special moment. I'll share it with you someday though. Sherry's house, yeah, that was the moment I realized my life was not normal. I feel like there's going to be a person that is going to really need your help, okay? And you're going to notice there's going to be something in this moment. You're going to realize in a split second that something isn't right, okay? This is going to be a calling for you. Somebody, you're going to be, because you're an empath, okay, Cancer? And you can pick up on people's feelings and emotions, right? You know when something isn't right. A lot of you, a lot of us, all of us are still working on using our discernment, right? Between different situations. Should we get involved? Should we not? I feel like there's going to be somebody who's going to come to you, or just you're going to hear about this, that somebody, and it doesn't have to be a woman. This is just how I wrote down my memory, right? It doesn't have to be a woman, but somebody is going to need help quickly and drastically, okay? Quickly and drastically, but you're going to know right away, beyond the shadow of a doubt. And I'm telling you, from my experience, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that there is something seriously not right, okay? Seriously. Now, the dollar store woman, I helped that woman, right? So that was a very good experience. So some of you may even think for a minute, well, this could be something really good, or you should reach out. Like, there's something about Cancers that we always want to literally jump to be the nurturer, to be the fixer, the fix-it person, right? But there's situations that can't be fixed, okay? Or that you shouldn't even be in, right? Something like that. I saw pizza jag on the bottom of the deck, so this could mean money, right? Somebody could need some help with money, and you may want to do it. But I feel like that gut feeling you're going to have is going to be unmistakable, that you shouldn't do it, or that there's something seriously twisted and wrong about it. Okay? Tiger. That's what my father used to call me, was Tiger, because I was a fighter, right? Because I was a fighter in high school. Yeah, in high school I got into a big fight in high school. But my father was proud of me, right? Because I was doing it to stand up for somebody else. And I feel like that's always kind of been your part of your compass. The north on your compass is to do for other people. Okay, but I feel like that was also a situation that got me into so much trouble. So this is something that's going to get you into trouble, but you really take pride in the fact that you've always been there for everybody else. But maybe right now, especially with the horrible feeling that you'll get from this Cancer, you'll understand that, you know what, you're still a tiger, okay? You're still a tiger, and you fight for other people, and you do for other people, but there's some situations that maybe you should walk away from. Because this situation, you're just going to know. All right, it may make you feel bad because you take pride in the fact that you'll help anybody. You will give the shirt off your back for anybody who's in need. That's how you've lived your whole life, but now is a time to really live your life for you, right? Keep the shirt on your back, right? Right? Yeah, because there's still something you have to do. I had a near-death experience a long time ago when I lived in Georgia. It was 120 degrees that day, okay? It's important I tell you this, so this is going to be your central focus. It really explains it all. Thank you, Divine. So when I had my near-death it was more like a death experience. I'm sorry, but I was cold, right? Yeah, it was 120 degrees that day, and I ended up getting like a heat stroke, like a really sudden one, and it stopped my heart, right? And while I was passed away, I literally, did the whole, it wasn't really like a tunnel. It was more like, it's kind of like a feeling of being on a conveyor belt without anything under your feet. And it was very dark. It was almost like a blanket. And yeah, you go to this white light, and I was stopped. And I remembered, because for me at the time, there was no pain, there was no suffering, there was no negativity, no nothing. It's all completely gone. And all you feel is safe. Safe. The ultimate safeness, right? And I was stopped. And the figures that were, they were like just figures in this wide light area, right? And they said, you can't come here now. There's still something you have to do. And I remember saying, no. It was the only moment where I felt anything negative at all, because I didn't want to come back. I wanted to go home. But they turned me around like on that conveyor belt and headed me back, and that's when I came to again, right? But yeah, there's still something you have to do. And I feel like that was, see, I'm getting the goosebumps, guys. And this is something that I don't tell people, but I'm putting it out there because I'm being led to do this, okay? And I feel like it all ties in. Just stick with me. You've always been led to give and give and give and give, and you keep giving to the point where you've been brought down to the dirt. Okay, you've been exhausted and depleted. People don't give back. They don't put back into you all that you've given everybody else, right? And I feel like you take pride in that, though, Cancer. It makes you feel good, right? But in some situations, and I feel like this is something that, you're going to feel called. You will. You will feel called to help somebody in great need, like immediately, okay? In a big way. But I'm telling you, there's something about this. You're going to instantly know, and know for sure, 110%, beyond the shadow of a doubt, there's something not right about it. There's a whole lot wrong about it. So, yeah, even though you take pride in something, that it is your calling, but look, you have to protect yourself, Cancer, because there's still so much more that you have to do. And I feel like this is the divine saying you're on a divine path, and you've learned discernment, you've learned your intuition. I'm like literally shaking, guys. You've learned yeah, it's really powerful. You've learned your lessons. Now you have to practice self-control. You have to be able to love yourself and protect yourself more than other people, and still be proud of yourself, Tiger. Okay? And still be proud of yourself. Because some things that you may want to do will lead you into trouble. Okay? So you need to protect yourself because you have a job to do. You have a path that you're following. So you may not be able to help everybody who's in need. no matter how some of these people, whoever this is coming towards you, it feels kind of karmic-y, and it sort of feels like it's about money, okay? So yeah, please use your discernment and protect yourself. All right, what else can you show me, Divine? Yeah, get to know your reader, right? This is a really easy way to really get to know your reader. And honestly, I've told you guys about it before. Like, I have a hard time with speech, especially during the retrogrades are really bad, right? It's because of that. It's because of that near death. It's a death experience. Because when I came to, I must have cried for a good 3 months, you know, because I remember how it felt to be there and how wonderful it was, you know. So I had also lost the ability to like form a sentence and speak. I would forget words, and I really had to work on that for a long, long time. So that's why retrogrades are so hard for me, you know. All right, so. Oh, these damn squirrels eat all my flowers. Yeah. That's from my grandmother, used to say that. The thing is with the squirrels, yeah, the squirrels used to eat all of my grandmother's flowers, right? She used to get really upset. But you know what? In order to stop the squirrels from eating her flowers, what she would do is bake a batch of peanut butter cookies every day, and then she started feeding them homemade cookies. So we would go to her house. We'd go to her house, right? Oh my gosh, it's so funny. And we'd walk into her front porch, and there'd be these squirrels sitting there inside her house waiting for the peanut butter cookies. But then she would get so mad, oh, those squirrels, you know? So she would like try to feed them to death or something. I don't know. But what I'm getting off of this is there's still some things that you have to do. You have to protect yourself, Cancer. And honestly, taking so much pride in helping other people, I feel like you're going to find lots of other squirrels to help, okay? I really do. And you may even complain about it, like, dang it, you know, those darn squirrels. But yeah, there's going to be many more squirrels to feed peanut butter cookies to, okay? Many, many, many more. Oh, yeah. So that's what they're saying here. There's a lot that you still have to do. There's a lot more helping of people and feeding of squirrels that you're going to have to do, okay? So don't, you know, keep being proud of yourself. Part of the fight is using your discernment and your intuition, right? Sometimes within us, that's the biggest fight, because we want to help everybody so bad. And the tailbone. You know, how do I explain this one? It may really hurt, right? It may really hurt to not be able to help somebody, or to use your discernment and say, no, sorry, no can do. I don't have the money for you. Or, you know, turn them away, turn anybody away. That's something that hurts really bad. All right? Not even sitting on a donut helps that pain. Okay? Trust me on that. But the trick is to a broken tailbone is to keep moving, really keep active, because when you sit down, that's when it hurts the most. When you lay down, it's a little bit better, but it's still pretty painful. So just keep it moving. Keep it moving, Cancer. Don't look back on the things that you... Sorry, Cancer. My equipment just can't keep up with me. Okay, that's what the problem is, all right? Anyway, yeah, don't let any of the pain of saying no stop you from moving forward, okay? Because you still have so much left to do, so many people left to help out there. And so many squirrels left to feed peanut butter cookies to, right? You've got to keep it moving, because sitting and thinking about the things that you, people that you shouldn't really help right now, right? You can't stand in the way of their karma either. Whoever this is coming towards you, they could be getting their own dose of karma. You stand in the way and you help this person out, that karma comes on you too. You get involved. So use your discernment. Yeah, you can still be proud of yourself and say no, okay? And keep it moving, because even if it's painful, right? Keep it moving, because there's still so many people out there left that need your help, that the divine will allow you to help. Okay, and I know you, Cancer. I know your heart. That's what makes you, it's what you've always felt fulfilled whenever you've helped somebody. Okay, give me one more for Cancer. Sorry, you guys. This is probably getting long, and I didn't mean it to get long, but yeah, I've broke my tailbone 3 times. Oh, don't ask. Don't ask. Most of it was roller skating, I will say that, because I used to take classes for like figure skating and ballroom dancing on roller skates. I did, and it was fabulous. I absolutely loved it. So, but I fell a lot because I'm a klutz. The frost in the freezer. That to me is all about acceptance. Okay. Acceptance, I feel like it's going to make you very sick. It's going to make you sick. Number one, for 2 reasons. Because somebody, you're going to see, the divine's going to clearly show you somebody's trying to use you. That's going to disgust you. It's going to make you sick. Okay? But also, just give me a second. But also it's acceptance. It's acceptance that you can't help everyone. It's accepting the fact that sometimes you have to walk away and let people get their karmic lessons because they're on their own journey. I feel like this is you more accepting the journey, okay? I'll explain this one. The reason I say that is because when I was younger, I spent a time without any parents or siblings or anybody. I was pretty much abandoned, okay? Which isn't funny, but I mean, how do you explain it to like YouTube, right? I had no food, nothing, everything. I was only like, geez, how old was I? I think I was like 11. And I had nothing. And back in that time, nobody really cared. There wasn't any major program set up for kids, to protect them. So half of the people didn't even know. So I ended up eating something out of the freezer, the freezer frost, right? And it made me so sick that I thought I was going to die. Well, without anybody, that's how much pain I was in. It had to have been food poisoning, right? But there was no adults around me at the time, no nothing. And I laid there and accepted the fact that I probably wouldn't be awake by the next morning. Okay, I accepted the fact. Now, we've all been through hard times, and this clearly wasn't my fault. I was just a kid. But, yeah, that's major acceptance. And I feel like you're accepting the fact that you need to walk away from people so that they can accept their karma and their lessons. You've accepted your karma, your lessons. Now you have to accept the fact that you can't help everybody. No matter how bad they need you, no matter how bad you want to, you can't. That you have to look out for you, because there's still so much you have to do. There's so many people out there who need you, Cancer. So accept and get back up and get moving. Okay? Yeah, that's about it. That's about all I have for this one, guys. Wow, you're really getting to know me fast with that one. Anyway, let me know. Comment, like, right? Especially with this one. I want to know if you want to hear more. I want to know if you want to read the diary anymore, okay? If not, we'll let it go. Maybe I'll put it on Patreon. But if you do, if this is helpful to you, please let me know, guys. It's so important. And honestly, I just thought we'd have fun with it, but boy, it did get pretty deep. I'm pretty happy with this reading, I have to say. And I know that my soul tribe here, my family here, I trust you, Cancer. I trust you. And I know that you'll be kind, right? I know you will. So I feel really good about it. Anyway, let me know what you think about reading the diary, okay? And just know that I love you guys, all right? Yeah, like, subscribe if you haven't already, and just know I love you, Cancer. Anyway, until next time, Cancer, take care of you, my darlings, and peace out.